They're back in the shotgun formation, and there's a fumble, and Reed jumps on it. A cold night. There's been a lot of fumbles. Again, 2 turnovers for Gate City, 1 for Union, but a lot of other fumbles everybody's been able to jump back on their own fumbles, but it has caused for some wasted plays. Gate City will lose 2 yards there. Makes it 3rd down and 17. A great football game here tonight. Trips to the right-hand side. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Reed drops back. He's going to throw it. He's got a man across the middle, and there's going to be a lot of bumping down there. There was no flag, though. That was going to be Rasnick was defending DeAndre Mack. There was a lot of pushing back and forth. Could have went either way. No flag on the play, and it's 4th down and 17. Four of 11 passing tonight, Reed is, as it's 4th down and 17, and Gate City will go for it. 4th and 17, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Calhoun sets to the right-hand side. Reed's got it. Union not blitzing this time, as Reed will throw it. Kind of a wobble pass, and he had Fleming wide open, and he missed him by about 2 yards. Lost it up in the lights. Well, great pattern. The 2 receivers on the outside did 5 yards and flags. They ran at a 45 degree. Fleming got behind them and went down the sideline. Ball was kind of high, kind of lost it in the lights, but he was about 2 yards overshot. So Union will have the football, 1st down and 10 on the 31. 9:04 left here in the 3rd quarter. Union has the ball for the first time in the 2nd half. They're going to line up in the T formation. Gate City adjusting. There's going to be motion to the right-hand side. They're going to give it to Polier, and he's got a step, and he's going to go down the sideline. He's going to step out of bounds, though, right around the 50. Gains about 14 yards. It's going to be a 1st down for Union. Gate City going to the air. Union going back to the ground. Steps out of bounds at the 50. 8:58 left. Blue Devils lead 7-6. Union back in the T formation. Gate City in a 6-man front. Motion this time comes to the left-hand side. And a missed tackle. And Polier's got a step. He's going to go all the way down to about the 30-yard line. Polier, a strong running back. He's been breaking some tackles. He broke 2, and he picked up 20 yards, and Union right down the field there to the 30-yard line. Gate City, of course, played most of the first half in their own territory. We'll see what they do here. They look like they're going to be in a 50 front this time. They do walk a 6-man up. Now they're back in that 6-2. Motion goes to the right-hand side. They're going to give it to Polier once again to the right-hand side. He's going to try to bounce it outside, and he will be taken down there by Edwards and Luke Reed. Levi Roten also in on the stop. About 3 yards on the carry for Polier. And it's going to be 2nd down and 7. Clock runs, 8:30 left, 3rd quarter. Gate City leads 7-6. Gibson with the play comes in. Union has stayed in the T formation the 2nd half here. Once again, they'll come out in the same formation. Sends motion to the right-hand side. They're going to give it a little bit of cross-buck action in the backfield. And it's going to be a great play by Luke Reed. Comes up, and it's going to stop Garant. Well, they strung it out. And great play by Luke Reed, as well as DeAndre Mack in there also for Gate City was number 32, Gary Price. They gave him forward progress to about the 28. Don't think he got that far. The Gate City fans are letting them know it as well. So it's 3rd down and 7 yards. They marked it again at the 28-yard line. Another 3rd down opportunity. Gibson brings them up. This time they got 2 running backs to the right-hand side. They're going to try to run a power sweep to the right-hand side. Luke Reed comes up, though, and makes a play. Takes him out of bounds. Polier goes out of bounds. Loss of about 3 yards. And the Blue Devils, once again, on 3rd down, stop the Union Bears. 2 for 9 now on 3rd down, and Union will have the ball. 4th down and about 10 on the 30-yard line. Just a scoring update. Dobbs-Bennett has scored a touchdown. They now lead Bearden 21-14. Union bringing in what I would consider their NASCAR package. They're bringing in a lot of speed there for Brody Gibson. It's 4th down and 10. They're going to have trips to the left-hand side, and there's going to be a timeout. Union will stop and say, let's talk about it. With 6:37 left here in the 3rd quarter, Gate City leads 7-6. We'll take a break. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Proudly representing Southwest Virginia in the House of Delegates for the last 24 years, Terry Kilgore continues to strive and work hard for others. Just like our Gate City Blue Devils proudly represents our school, our town, and community. Delegate Kilgore, a proud Gate City alumni himself, wants to thank the residents of the 1st District for their trust and support over the years as he's continued to voice our needs and concerns in Richmond to make our region a tremendous place to live and work. And on behalf of Delegate Kilgore and his family and staff, they say, go Big Blue!
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Back from Bullitt Park, 4th down and 10. Union has the ball on the Gate City 30-yard line. 4th down and 10. So far tonight, Union 2 of 9 on 3rd down. They are 1 for 2 on 4th down. Both crowds going wild on this 4th down. They're going to run trips. 3 receivers to the left-hand side, 1 to the right-hand side. Gibson drops back to throw the football, and he's going to throw it. It's going to be caught, but it's going to be short. They didn't run far enough. Antoine Jenkins, he ran about an 8-yard in. He needed 10. He got 8. And that will be Gate City first down. Union 1 for 3. The Blue Devil defense continues to bowl their back. Every time that Union gets down there, Union's punched it in once. But again, Gate City has stopped them the other times. As Gate City's got the ball now, they're going to go the T formation. And they're going to give it, that one's to Fleming. He's going to go up. He's got about, give him 5 yards. It's going to make it 2nd down and 5. Clock runs. 6:20 left. 3rd quarter. Gate City in their own territory. Ball will be placed on the 26-yard line. Clinging to a 7-6 lead. Union has missed an extra point and missed a field goal. Gate City has had 2 turnovers. This time, Jenkins will go split right. Reed is in shotgun formation. He's going to run just a quarterback keeper, and he's going to get maybe 2 or 3 yards. They're going to say he stopped him for 2. So give it 3rd down and 3 for Gate City. Jenkins split out to the left-hand side. Reed in shotgun formation. Reed's going to take it, and he's going to run up. He's going to have the first down and more. He's going to be all the way to the 38-yard line. Give him 10. They're lining him up in shotgun formation. They're going 2 tight ends, and they're setting their 2 backs to the left-hand side behind the tight end and the offensive tackle. They're running the power that way, and they picked up the first down. 5 minutes left, 3rd quarter. Gate City leads Same formation. This time, though, Jenkins goes to the right-hand side. Reed will call 8 seconds on the play clock. He's going to throw the football. He's going to throw it deep. He's got Jenkins deep, and he just missed him. He and Sally were about 2 yards apart. The ball landed in between them. Incomplete pass. However, there's going to be a penalty flag on the play. Reed, they had a step. These wide receivers for Gate City are finding running room and getting open. It's going to be an ineligible man downfield against the Blue Devils. And there's some discussion as whether they're going to accept the penalty. And they will decline it. So, no harm, no foul. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for Gate City. Ball is placed on the 38-yard line. 4:40 left. Reed's got it. He's going to run the football. He's going to follow his lineman up the middle, and he's going to keep on going. And he keeps fighting. He gets all the way up to the 45-yard line. Gain of about 7, but there's a late flags comes in. Don't know what the penalty is. And I think it's going to be another face mask. Union, a lot of grabbing tonight. They're trying to grab. Yep, it's going to be a personal foul, face mask against Union. That is the 3rd penalty like that tonight. Union is not. They're not doing what they characteristically do. Good, solid, fundamental tackling. They're reaching and grabbing some, and again, they're grabbing the face mask and the horse collars of Gate City. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. That's their 10th penalty of the night. That gives Gate City the first down on the Union 40-yard line. 4:35 left. Reed's got it. He's going to go back. He's going to throw it deep. Once again, he's going to go up, and it's going to be incomplete. Double coverage on the play. 32, Antoine Jenkins, and number 2, Damie Lester, was back to guard against Jenkins. It was basically a one-man pattern, and they knocked it away. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10. This time Reed will be under center. Gate City is in the T formation. They're going to give it to Fleming once again. Fleming goes up, and he will have 3 tough yards. Fleming has 5 carries. Calhoun has 4. Jenkins, Tomlinson, Roten all have 1. Fleming came into the game, as we talked about, with only like 7 carries on the year. They're going to give it to him once again, though, and he's going to grind up. Give him about 3, maybe 4 more. He'll get 4. And that's going to make it 4th down and 3. Now, Gate City with an interesting decision here. It's 4th down and 3 on the 33-yard line of Union. Coach Darren Reed sends Luke Reed back into the ball game. They're going to go for it. Back in the T formation, 2 tight ends. Union boxing everybody in. Going to go motion, and they're going to give it to Calhoun. Calhoun up the middle. First down at Gate City. Give him about 8 to 9 yards. Of course, this could be part of the game plan to have Calhoun fresh in the second half. As there was a big hole there, and now they've got the ball 1st and 10. Gate City is on the Union 27-yard line. Back in the shotgun formation. They're going to give it to Reed, and there's going to be a blitz, and he will be sacked in the backfield. Loss of about 5 yards on the play. When they jumped in that formation, you saw number 44, C.J. Jones and number 43, Mason Polier, start easing up, and they blitzed